Yo, what is going on YouTube? Welcome back and welcome to Khris Wrestling Reviews here on YouTube.com. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel join today. So I'm going to be doing my AEW Rampage review. Of course, you guys, we know that AEW Rampage is pre-recorded on the same day of Dynamite, or I think it's the day after. But you guys, of course, they were still in Boston, Massachusetts, just as they was on Wednesday night. So the opening match they had, which was Bryan Danielson, well, the American Dragon Bryan Danielson. He was going one-on-one with Eddie Kingston. As you can look at the world title eliminator bracket right now, we see Bryan Danielson versus Eddie Kingston. We got Jon Moxley and Orange Cassidy, which is going to be next week, you guys. So whoever wins out of those two will be facing each other, and the better man will win. So Eddie Kingston ends up coming out, you guys, with that, that face, of course, as he always has. You guys, so Eddie Kingston, he was in the corner getting ready to fight Bryan Danielson. Bryan Danielson ends up doing like an outside dive and stuff like that, you guys. And Eddie Kingston was getting mad, throwing a chair, and then Bryan Danielson ends up kicking Eddie Kingston in the back, making him fall, on the guardrail. And then that's when we seen a punch through the head of Bryan Danielson by Eddie Kingston. Then you guys, I have to say that those, like, all these superstars of AEW, you guys, they are phenomenal. Like, you can't go wrong not with one of them. Bryan Danielson, look at this man's arm. This man is strong as I don't know what. I don't know. I mean, he's vegan, but does he like lift weights? Does he run, or does he what? And so you guys, of course, we seen like a big suplex off the top rope and all that good stuff, you guys. Bryan Danielson, of course, he was going for a pin there, and then we see him with a triangle hold onto Eddie Kingston. Eddie Kingston ends up falling down to another knee, you guys, and Eddie Kingston ends up passing out, and the referee, of course, had to stop the match. You guys, this was a very, pretty awesome match, I have to say the least. And so Eddie Kingston, I mean, look at him. He is shooting the middle finger, you guys, at Bryan Danielson. And like I say, he ended up passing out right here during the part of the match. So, yeah, you guys, what are your thoughts and opinions by that? Bryan Danielson, excuse me. I keep calling him Daniel Bryan. He ends up winning his match. So he's going to face the winner of Jon Moxley or Orange Cassidy, whoever wins on Dynamite on Wednesday. Of course, you guys, we've seen the commentary team. You got Absolute Ricky Starks. You got Excalibur, Taz, Chris Jericho with his wig on, even though he has long hair already. And then you guys, we've seen Matt Sydal versus the 20-year-old Dante Martin with Leo Rush. Leo Rush has definitely looked like he has improved. He's been investing his money, and he's basically like. He's basically like one of those guys, to where you see he's trying to use his money, whatever, to build up, other people's character. But Dante Martin, you guys, is a very, pretty cool athlete, you guys. He's young, just like, myself, of course, but 5 years older than him, but that's neither here nor there. Then, you guys, we end up seeing Dante Martin get kicked by Matt Sydal. I was about to say Evan Bourne. Of course, we knew that was his name in WWE. But you guys, those two superstars there, they have a lot going for themselves. They definitely, know how to flip, flip in the air and all that good stuff, you guys. You guys, what are your thoughts about Dante Martin? What are your thoughts about Matt Sydal? Dante Martin, you guys, he can be a future Hall of Famer one day, and all that, you guys. But Matt Sydal ends up losing to Dante Martin. Dante Martin picks up the victory, and I don't know why Dante Martin is looking at Leo Rush like that. No matter what, like anytime Dante Martin and Leo Rush get close to each other, we don't see a smile upon the face on Dante Martin, but we see one on Leo Rush. I would love to know your thoughts and opinions on that, you guys. But my thought is, I feel like that Dante Martin don't really like this, and he's trying to, he has a brother that's injured as well. And then we seen a confrontation between these two superstars here, CM Punk and Eddie Kingston. Where could they have this match? Where could it be next week, the week after, or whatever? Then, you guys, we end up having Abaddon, you guys, versus Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. And so next week, you guys, we got Andrade El Idolo versus Cody Rhodes in a one-on-one match. They definitely been messing with Andrade been messing with Cody been messing with Andrade. Then we're gonna have the round one for the TBS Women's Championship, Anna Jay versus Jamie Hayter on Wednesday as well. Then, you guys, we're gonna have this match right here is what I'm getting to right now. Jon Moxley versus Orange Cassidy. I feel like it's going to be Jon Moxley versus Bryan Danielson in the finals to see who is going to face Kenny Omega for the AEW World title. So then again, you guys, the next round one we're going to have next Friday, which is going to be Red Velvet versus the Bunny. So more than likely, we're probably going to see the Bunny win, but I want Red Velvet to win, you guys. Then John Silver versus Adam Cole. Adam Cole is going to win regardless. So that, match right there is really pointless. So then again, we had Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. She came out, of course, because she got a match against Abaddon. Abaddon is a really weird-looking person, you guys. I wonder how Abaddon looks like without all that makeup stuff, you guys. But this match right here, it was pretty good. It was pretty good for the show. Abaddon, of course, she ends up doing like a slam, onto Dr. Britt Baker into some thumbtacks, and Dr. Britt Baker, she was just beating the floor, you guys, because them thumbtacks that was in her back. And I was like, man, just imagine thumbtacks going through your skin like that. And then that's when we seen right here, you guys, where Dr. Britt Baker had a handful of thumbtacks and putting it into the mouth of Abaddon. And so then, you guys, after that happened, we end up seeing where Dr. Britt Baker ends up kicking Abaddon once again with the thumbtacks, but Abaddon had some in her face, and Abaddon was trying to bite the fingers, you guys, of on Dr. Britt Baker, because as he was trying to apply the lockjaw thing or whatever. And so that's when Abaddon ends up biting Rebel on the outside. You got biting her face or whatever. I was like, what the heck? And then Dr. Britt Baker ends up rolling up Abaddon to pick up the victory. And Abaddon, really jumped up, because there was a part where Abaddon's head was between a chair, and Dr. Britt Baker ends up stepping on it, and then she rose back up, which was really scary, you guys. But Dr. Britt Baker, of course, AEW Women's World Champion, still champion. So then again, you guys, so like I said, thank you for watching Khris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com, and I'll see you guys in the next video.